And they're going looking. Crash, he's getting curious, and the swing on the corner. Perfect. Wolf on 1-1, trade down, back and forth. Trex stands for 2, but quickly goes down. And it looks like NRG want to send a message early.
And the timing on that was perfect. The flash comes through just as the orb drops from Som. See, Victor got to be careful here. The wide swing, Coldamenter isolates the first, but Som good for the trade.
Shados, come
will
on.
find a response. It's a Killjoy 1v1 here.
It's your dream come true, Mike. Old Tommy the Turmeric going to be coming up now. Spike is safe to get back in hand. That's fine. 35 seconds. Going to secure the flank, make sure nothing's there. He has no idea where FNS is for now. So he's going to try and play it smart and play it safe, but a fight is inevitable. And the angle for FNS...
How deep does he clear on site here, though?
That's the question, isn't it? A quick glance, and the shot's good! Shados! A slap back to NRG. And a reminder that... as
a bit of a deeper plant here, but it's dealt with immediately.
Yeah, very quickly now. Trex again, still going to be good for it, finding crashes. Second bite of the cherry for the plant. That's going to go down uncontested. So safe plant here, and now into the post plant. A little bit of chip damage on Victor, but let's see if any damage could be found. There's no flank coming into place. Still going to have the turret keeping watch onto that, so no worries there. They just need to try and keep this one as safe as they can. Have the rifles. This shouldn't be a problem here, Mike.
No, definitely not. It should be a comfortable...
Is in so much danger. Now there's a problem, though, because they've got their mind split in 2 places, and Trex starts farming! 3 huge kills, and NRG left in tatters. Victor's eyes turn towards middle, and it's all but a ruse. It's all but a distraction, and the time is just singing him the way out of this round. Coldamenter to close, and not going to be explored. And they're on towards the site, already clearing towards 410. Darkso towards Ardis. It's clean so far. Nice. No trades coming back in. You can see FS trying to find that space. Denied quickly. Koi, super diligent. Super clean, super diligent, and a Prime Gaming flawless here, Mike.
A second.
This one, but surely that consideration will be here soon.
It's definitely after this buy round for me.
Yeah.
But if we do see any sort of adaptation come through, McCoy definitely in the draw to clear crashes.
10 seconds, they've got to make a move towards the site, and Soma Victor saving NRG in this. And it may be off the back of this Hunter's Fury coming through, and absolutely maybe now. Trax goes down, but not before he actually managed to convert onto Victor. The timing,
no.
FNS! He's made a bit of a meal of it. This could be deadly now. Problems are plenty, Mike.
Does find it though. Coldamenter will fall here. FNS, can he find anything else? No. Starzo deals with it. Trax finds a follow-up. Wall's still available for Ardis, but man, there's just not enough left to fight. These anti-eco rounds from Koi have just been absolute perfection. There's been no real risk. Always stacked up in numbers, and Wolfen's been good for it so far, honestly.
Yep.
Safe plant as well with no pressure coming back through on site. FNS actually going to invest the lockdown here with the Hunter's Fury being burnt up from Trex. We'll see really what it buys. Again, when they're not behind screens, it only really gives them access towards the orb. You can see where it cuts off here. It's a safe plant.
Okay, what's the plan here? Oh, this could be nice. Gives him a bit of cover. That's the only issue, though. Has to back away 18 HP, and he's lost all the bodies in the meantime. All alone, barely breathing. Ardis would have to work. Miracle. How much longer can he last?
Actually, as I say that, yeah, Victor actually caught with the stinger out in the open.
So much put towards just clearing him out of this. Actually, FNS, great little available angle that all has come into play, and again, just putting bodies on the line here. Koi has once again won out the fight. Yes, it's sloppy, but it now probably 8-1. It's not the end of the world unless Victor can work out some sort of magic here.
Well, he did get tagged up and noted by Trex as well, so down to 67 HP. Flashes to work with. The alarm bot will reveal his position. Gonna need a miracle to get this one done. Still a drone to buy time as well.
Shados working with it too. Beautiful.
Crashes 2 off the Hunter's Fury once again. Victor, 1 off the null command.
Yeah, gotta say as well, for me, Trex and Shados, outstanding. Does it get stuck here? 10 seconds now. It's down, it's safe. Into the post plant. Crashes, handles Starzo. Now down to 3 players. What more can these 3 do? I think I heard the Vipers pick committed.
Yeah, Coldamenter's popped it.
He's popped it, and rightly so, but Victor on the flank. This was happening a long time ago. Ardis still popping off shots. Finds Shados. Down to Coldamenter and Trex here. Close on the side, and Crash is trying to reveal him. Crash is gonna get Trex, and now just Coldamenter, and he's dealt with. Finally, and one player even behind this, Trex, waiting ever so patiently for his time. The plant comes in, the timing's atrocious. Trex gets it on a platter. Spotting out one in the second, looking likely. Trex, sharp as ever.
And Shados picking up the slack elsewhere as well, might even catch him.
Gave it a good fight. And here's the burst again. Wolfen instantly going to fight towards Som. Som great dealing with the first though. Front line dealt with. Now you got to look towards who else is remaining. We know that Koi are running as a pack in this. There's 3 players who are the heavy hitters and they're mostly still standing. Some, though, yet to be cleared fully from this. Rez comes in. Do they get a punish? Huge from Som! Holding it down and giving NRG the...
Such a consistent player. I saw him hint at this. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that, right? They line up for him. You can see a little bit of joy to close out the half for NRG. The consolation, at least, definitely. It's coming down now, and there's only one chunk removed.
Okay, Shadows though does connect quite quickly. Good information on the second, but not going to follow up. It's Som dealing with it at the back of the site. Artist still standing, and NRG locking this down. They need this one to work out for them, and Trex cannot do enough. It's going to be the spot. Crashies knows at least one, potentially two now. So they should be very aware that there's now going to be further presence. A little messy in the end. Not what you want, but they should be fine now. Going to lose out on Victor, but I doubt Trex will get anything. Yeah, so Comfy, 4 alive.
Lives, then yeah, sure, but...
Didn't love this. If I'm honest, that put...
No second swing. I mean, Starzo's trying to follow off the drone. Som's going to find another kill onto Coldamenti here.
Nicely played round so far by NRG, but it is been left on a platter here. Shados, Wolfen, and Trex trying to navigate a way through, and Som can play that back line. Artist yet to be checked on, does do well. Finds Wolfen, extends a little bit of play here. 3v2, and Som, perfect timing. Lovely approach there. Buys a little couple of seconds as well. Going to be a nuisance, and Shados not being given a fair fight. There isn't one to be had. Turns the flash, but he can't turn this round any other. Even against these pistols. One player drops, Spike gets lost, Util gets burnt up. 25 seconds now. Mike, this is running down to the wire. Som trying to do his heroics once again. Wall goes up. 18 seconds. I'm still waiting for that one to come in if it's safe. It is for now. Victor and Som on the case.
Right, but Som actually the one to find that.
He's not going to be sitting there top of the scoreboard, but he's certainly doing the damage. Lovely work. Big connection towards Victor. That's now a little bit of a problem. You're going to isolate FNS if he tries to stick around here. He can't do much more. It's down to the 3 there, hitting towards the site.
Crashies an artist, though. Look at them.
To find Starzo, trying to navigate around potentially. Starzo yet to get checked on, and Trex has found Crashies. This is a bit bizarre to me, and Starzo can just back away here, gets away with his life. No success being found. So FNS, yes, has gone deep towards A, but to what value? There's still utility in play here.
Just now dealing with the turret. The alarm bot's still there, so Shadows is going to know nobody's followed through on that.
Som, how much can this one man do? This again is calling for such a huge round, and he's actually in the right place for it. Gonna fight Coldamenta. There is a second on the site as well, but it's gonna be Starzo just worming his way around, trying to find the angle. He gets it, Koi! Huge punish. Denying Som, denying Artis, and they noted earlier where FNS was. They are gonna sit on this one. The smokes are coming in. Starzo is burnt a fair amount, but absolutely worth it at this point, it feels. So gonna convert here and close the gap on the scoreline just a touch.
On in the Viper's pit to get this round done. Great awareness for FNS and Crashies just to be double stacked up here.
There this time, an NRG quick to it. They are not resting for a second. Victor, fast as anything. You'd think he's on Neon if you blinked and missed it. But it's Wolfen in the back lines. They've had to relinquish the site control. But I am looking at one going walkabouts here. Trex is still on the site. Finally found by Crashies, but the spike yet to be planted. But NRG are winning the fight, so they desperately needed.
Well, this is the sort of round they're known for. Completely disrupting the rhythm, the tempo.
And the site looks like it's on a platter. Do they try and refight? Do they offset the timing? It looks like they try to. Artist, though, willing to brawl it out. Crashies denies, and none of that pressure. None of that aggression going to work out here, trying to offset the tempo to try and maybe deny that plant and get in their faces. Coldamenta left alive, and it's a formality at this point. It will be tied up. This will be 10-10. I'd love to see you prove me wrong, Coldamenta, but Finn could have that opportunity. He did manage to find, I believe it was actually Victor.
Spot. Victor actually settling for default here.
I love this. Going back in just to ensure that that res does not come through, and Som is putting in serious work. Shados finally pulls the trigger, takes down one on the site. Som's been found, it's a 3v3, but time, the KJ ult has come into effect, and Artis is going to be careful. Counter ult comes in, Starzo on the punish, and now just 2. FNS and Victor, and where do they go?
Got to back away. Koi actually respecting the lockdown as well. Nothing detained here on either side.
Time. They got to get a move on
Victor.
Victor.
Up so much.
He's going to have his knife back. He's going to have his flash back. He's got so much kit still to play with. Shadows still alive. FNS is there. He can get back onto this one. Oh, and Victor's found Starzo. Shadows with a quick trade, but time is everything, and is running out for them. FNS, he got to it in time. It's done for. It's 11 for NRG. They're super quick. Yes, Trex does actually adjust really well. This is a little bit of an adjustment. Trex coming in to bail out is massive. Now they can start working this down. They would have at least noted 3 now, noting it all. That's the spike lost. And Koi crunched them in towards Kitchen. And you can have FNS and Crashies, irrelevant to outcome. Crashies would have to pull off miracles here. And he's got the first step. 35 seconds, finds the second. Crashies is fighting as best he can, but being closed in on. Another! Wolfen early on.
When do you expect this resistance?
Starzo going to find Victor. Trade comes in. The site is manic, but it's Crashies again. The pace stage from Crashies. Animal on the site. Finding 3 critical kills. Trex, heroics again required. Not going to happen. Going to try and draw out the initial utility. There's a little bit of a look, but not too much intention behind it. Som willing to put life on the line for this now. Maybe even first contact once that wall does drop. There it is. Say hello. Som says hello to 2 and bye. Finally goes down, but it's down to 3. Wolfen, Starzo, and Trex. How much more can they do? It's not looking likely. Wolfen, desperate, and desperation ain't working. Starzo now with a judge, and the jury has decided it's NRG. Somehow make.
Yeah, so very safe plant. Should be open for long here. That's a retake coming through.
Yeah, this is early. This is super early. Not safe in those post plants either. They want to get the blood drawn now. Now, yes, Wolfen's on the side, but he needs to get a frag, and he does, but only 1. The backline hits, and it's Shados battering down NRG. Oh, the trouble here. And the panic, you can see it there. Didn't realize what he was up against by any means. And FNS with an early punish.
I love this smoke here just outside Bricks to deny the information. NRG happy to creep up behind it. And actually, yeah, the ping comes onto Hell here. Yeah,
Wolfen's in so much shape. How's he won that fight? Artists look good for it there. Maybe an outgun and over. Peek on it, but a quick trade, and FNS is keeping them in this game. But on towards the side, Starzo only going to get 1. The trade's coming back in from Golden Mentor. Victor there. They're on the side. They're still trying to battle it out. Shados can't do it again. And this time, NRG.
Frenzy, 2 sheriffs to work with on the way back through, but Starzo tagged up.
Cool. And now the commitment. Yeah, you're absolutely on the money, Mike.
I mean, you think about this here, this ultimately gives them potential.
Onto it. And you're absolutely on it this time around. C-piece to be seen, looking at Shados here, committing to the site, and actually gets away with straight up murder until then. FNS with a quick trade, the classic doing more than enough apparently. That's going to be gutting for them. But the site not quite fully under control just yet. FNS goes down, a little bit of chip towards Victor, but mostly gets away unscathed.
So numbers advantage here for Koi.
They're all on the site. NRG unable to back away from this. And yeah, Koi just collapsing on towards them. Victor, a 1v3 required. They're playing together on this. It's going to be rough for Victor here. Might get the first on 1. They line up a little, but actually it's...
Haven't got that same pop from CT this time around.
They absolutely don't. There's very little pressure coming in unison here. Victor finally feels it coming in through the top of Garage. That looks like a high priority, and yes, the paranoia catches, so they do manage to start taking in towards Garage. Looking towards CT, they don't have to find the same success. Crashies holding them back with a second. And now Golden Mentor needs to do some serious work. 3 is all he can find, and that's all he's going to get. Starzo...
Talked about credited their ability to swap it out to Trex previously, then Wolfen dash on, but pump in the early round. Wolfen's going to have his hands full.
He's got to do well here. He needs it.
Boy.
What?
Some had both smokes up there as well.
He had everything to play with still. Not sure if they felt that they had that for free. I'm not sure what the read was there. Maybe feeling Trex was the only one on the site. But again, the flash had to come from somewhere. Plants come in, but it's 2 to try and hold it. No flank on this either. All through CT or Heaven.
So FNS has to be super aggressive here.
How are you going to do so much damage? Yeah, Shados and Trex. Quick work. So, looking to see what they try and make this work with. A swing and a jump just off the back of the contact, but great trades for Artis. Finding 2 being pivotal to this round. Make it a 3rd. Artis dicing them up. And just holding towards CT, waiting for that next victim, that next player who dare do it. And no one feels that they can. Trex, ooh, damage done, yes,
1
but
HP for Artis.
Unconfirmed. Artis can now back away, hopefully with his life. And the damage has been achieved.
Then you got to question why that's the setup initially.
Yeah, if you're not going to play around it, maybe try and post up towards long side control, but that's about it.
Now
Spike's going to go down. You're
Potential
absolutely right.
Here.
This should be the one.
Shados is late though.
Yeah, didn't quite catch the timing on the paranoia there either. Stun not going to do it. Now Som left to his own devices. Actually able to get to safety, not punished either. Koi struggling to capitalize on some of this utility, and FNS feeling it, gets involved, loses his head, but takes down 1 with him.
Koi considering the safety, you can see already they're retreating.
It's enough. Yeah.
I come out of that round scratching my head a little bit. Is that all on the back of holding on to the operator? They didn't even save. Ready for this flash on long here.
And yeah, this is when trouble aplenty. They can't escape. They can't run. Oh, it's a crash. He's catching them by the heels. Huge punish with the util coming out. Lovely combo work coming in with FNS. And now the sight's on the platter. Starzo has to respect it. This could be another 3-man safe.
It could be, yeah. This is one where actually don't even bother with that lockdown. Crash is still with that Hunter's Fury available. Yeah, Koi. That extends the gap to 3 rounds.
Yeah, the harder
initially
part.
here, brilliant. First tick in the box. Wolfen, does he get caught on the way back out? No.
Lovely.
Come away. Completely untraded first blood here, and it's Som to fall. No smokes available for NRG.
But they're already in on the B side somewhat. Coldamenta really keeping note of that, though. Does find Victor, but it was Artis who slipped through. And yeah, Koi now starting to go through the motions. It's working perfectly. Koi looking comfortable now. And Artis last one alive. It ain't pretty, but he gets the job done. Coldamenta, no worry. Looking to try and find the punish on this one. They sat ready for it though, turning the flash as well. And Wolfen just getting his head into this one. Straight in once it doesn't get it, gets denied. Feel like he's dead there. Yeah, absolutely dead. NRG's timing could not have been better. Falling away from this Coldamenta, maybe feeling they were still meandering around A long, and there actually are still 2 players here.
Som's going to get a dirty lurk behind this.
They're double pump.
They're going to deny the
deal with the C hit. There was a lot of players seen. So again, this is perfect calls, lovely reads. But actually, Starzo still sharp for 1, but he needs a bit more. There's still 4 players alive here, and you're down to Trex and Shados. They've been sitting, playing for these, you know, saves and trying to keep these weapons up. And Trex is still desperate for it because Artis was maybe overheating a little in that. Want to try and punish Trex again. Still dancing around, but he's got 5 HP. There's only so much one man can do, and it's all but... And you've still got the slip through here as well from Artis. He's still doing him dirty. Victor's already. NRG. This is perfection from them. And now Starzo.
Starzo doesn't know where it's planted. He doesn't know where it's planted.
Lost
oh, no.
and confused.
It's painful. Yeah. The penny's dropped. The penny's dropped. And this is the thing, NRG somehow skips away.
They're trying to crunch, so look at this off-tempo hit. I love it, trying to catch the players who are still on the side, which they might just do here. Victor, lovely, gonna get 1, but a quick trade from Wolfen. Still standing, can't stand much longer. The site now waving the NRG banner as Koi relegated towards long, but can they hold this plant? Som's on it, he ain't moving. He's looking pretty safe right here.
No.
Som ain't gonna move. Oh, Trex! He got him off it, and now Crushy's with Trex! You absolute god! Save here. Do they care?
I smoke from Som as well, just to try and deny this dash through from Wolfen, but it's actually Trex to find it. FNS will find a response actually, and is that weapon retrieved?
No,
There's 2!
No, this is such an error. Artis is still alive, but it's only Artis, and thankfully, Shados was still alive. The turret will at least give away the game. That got so dangerous for a second.
He has run down here, and the spike is long, so...
Okay,
Coldamenta just finds a drive-by. Yep, round saved.
There we go, that's exactly what you'd depend upon, but the 3 players left alive. Anything to look at here? Not really. They're not in a position to really challenge. Plant comes in. Be nice to recover some of these rifles if possible. You can see Starzo already looking towards that. Oh, it's down 25, looking like they're gonna hold it.
Oh, it's actually being given a second or third shot. Thank God Shados finds that headshot.
That was getting sloppy, getting messy, and now they're losing out on numbers. Trex gonna try and at least bulk up some of the defense on towards C long, and by all accounts, it's looking okay. FNS is gonna have to try and find 3 sitting pretty deep towards long. I think he knows that rifle is more valuable than the chance of him being able to convert into this round. You imagine a swing from the back of plat or something like that?
I mean, we've questioned this a few times.
Okay. Oh, it's adjusting long, finds Shados, it's gorgeous. NRG posting up pretty aggressively on these angles, not sitting deep by any means, and actually not falling back, but they have lost sight control. Coldamenta, so unaware, didn't even turn, didn't even look towards it, and now just 2 on the site here, surrounded. No comfort to be found, maybe can fall away too long, but they need to win a fight and find some safety somewhere. The chip damage coming out from Trex could have given them a second to breathe and think, but it ain't gonna be for long.
Set up here for the utility as well. Trex forced a little closer towards spawn.
Trex.
Not caught by the paranoia though.
He needs to, he might be good! Oh, FNS keeps on running and Trex just falls. Starzo a 1v4. Position is pretty considered. They had players in sewer, they had CT dealt with.
Either.
There's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. He's dead and buried. NRG.
He should find info, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
The Hunter's Fury to slow things down.
Oh,
It's a double tag.
This could be massive, and it is. Crashy's finding Cornamenta.
Another 2 tags.
He's done so much damage to the lockdown just to make sure he's safe.
Look
But
at the
now they're
time.
hesitant. They've got 35 seconds, and they've got no information. They've got nowhere
There's
to
still
go.
2 on C, Lauren.
Garage is a player in it. Wolfen's running into his death. He has no idea. They already cleared it earlier, but Som's here. Perfect play from
Oh
Som.
my God.
Positioning divine. He's read the round. And now Trex, it's a formality again. And Som played that so well. The position. Flash goes up, and the swing. Uncharacteristic mix, but a second by the cherry. He knows he's under pressure. Wolfen trying to close the gap here, chase them down. They're actually going to slip out through CT. All the players backing away from this one.
So you do have the Rolling Thunder available for this. And do they opt to actually pull the trigger here
Off
as the
tempo.
park comes through? Starzo maybe going to get pinned onto site here.
He's in trouble. He's in real trouble. Wolfen wins one fight towards Garage, but it's an absolute bloodbath in favor to NRG here. Back on the side here, Wolfen needs more. Needs massive impact. He ain't going to get it. Shados needs it. Doesn't get it either. It's NRG. Takes a whole lot of damage. He's down to 6 HP. They got to buy time. They got to do something. Cornamenta dives into the jaws of it. Trex stunned. NRG battering them down. And a 3v2. Wolfen and Starzo still alive in a switch of position. Som dips in towards the site, avoids the stun. Still fighting, still standing, tapping on the spike for Wolfen. He's behind both of them. Finds them.
Oh my God.
What a time for the young gun to fight.
There's going to be Shados and Cornamenta going that way. Victor immediately punished. Hunter's Fury posted. That's going to catch Starzo and Trex actually.
And the counter roll comes in. They need some value, and it's fallen by the wayside. Trex and Cornamenta, the last two alive.
He's sticking
The
it.
fuse. He ain't moving. He's going to hold this one down. It's all falling to pieces.
Oh, no.
Right in front of their eyes. 12. Still util in towards Garage. Position now noted. They're not finding what they need here, but a quick flex towards C. Again, do they dare keep doing this? And Victor, he's on the hunt. He's feeling confidence. He's got the voice beside him. Trex on the flank can only do so much. Finds one.
What?
What is that from Victor?
Oh my God!
What in God's name is that? Cornamenta now surrounded. He's dead. He's buried. And Victor sends him to his grave.
What the hell was that?